Continuing our look for games that I think would work on the Polycade, we are looking at Retro Rare's Toxic Crusaders. Now, this is just a demo version of it, so it doesn't have the full roster that you can pick from. Basically, you can pick from Toxie, which is obviously the one I'm going to go with. You've got a few others there as well. This was based on a Saturday morning cartoon that I used to watch years and years ago, and honestly I don't remember too much about it. The main thing I remember was Toxie's battle cry as he was running in, which was, "I hope I don't get hurt." So it's a bit of tongue-in-cheek, and the game really lays into that. I'm a big fan of how it plays. Now, straight off the bat, you will notice that this looks a lot like Shredder's Revenge, and it really does play like one of those games. Sort of Shredder's Revenge meets Streets of Rage. It's a fantastic little side-scrolling beat-em-up. The controls are very simple. You know, smash the button, build up your meter for a special. Those kind of things. You can run, you can jump, you can kick in the air. Everything that you would expect from a normal side-scrolling beat-em-up. The great bit is the banter between the different characters. Even though they're not on screen, you get a lot of stuff. You can see it happening at the bottom there. I will shut up the next time it comes up, and you'll be able to hear it, because I do think it's very, very funny.
Whoa! They're trashing the place! Not cool, bug dudes!
Not cool indeed, Fender. Disorderly conduct is one thing, but trashing a small business outside of a public holiday? That's un-American!
So you see, the banter is actually very good, and they do have a bit of self-deprecating humour because they make fun of their own game later on as well. So like I say, it's a standard beat-em-up, really. What is there to say? I think this would work absolutely perfectly on an arcade deck, and something that I could really see getting put into the Polycade when I build it up. I think certainly for 2 players this would be great. You could easily put 4 players on there if you had that style of deck as well. So I think it's definitely worth looking into. The demo is out on Steam at the moment, and sort of takes you through the first couple of levels. So to complete the first stage, you'll get to the first boss and be able to defeat him.
Let that be a lesson to you. Honestly, matters these days.
After them, fellas. We still need to split the check. Superheroes aren't made of money, you know.
I suppose the difference between this and Shredder's Revenge is that you don't have that overworld map, at least not in the demo anyway. It is very linear, that you just move from the one level to the next. With regards to unlockables or anything like that, or collectibles, I haven't found any. Now, that's not to say that it won't be in the main game.
I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Now what rhymes with get out of here?
Game of the year.
That seems unlikely.
So that's an example of the self-deprecating humour that I was talking about. Going back to the gameplay, yes, I haven't found any collectibles or any hidden items or things like that, but that's not to say that they just haven't been added in for this particular demo. The game hasn't come out yet as the time of recording this voiceover anyway. It's really, really fun game. If you remember the cartoon, you'll get all of the old humour and things like that. All of the characters are there. It's just a really, really fun side-scrolling beat 'em up, and it's a bit of a more modern one. Like Shredder's Revenge would definitely work well on the Polycade. That's pretty much a given at this stage. I just wanted to see what this game was going to play like, and yes, it's very, very similar. So I'm happy to say that this would work as well. So here we are at the first boss. We've got Pluto, the living oil slick. Yeah, big bosses. Stupid little lads that keep coming in. I think as a multiplayer game, this is just going to be a big button mashing hit. And there we have it. The boss has been defeated, and we have completed the level, the stage. And this is actually the end of the demo. This is as far as you can go in the demo, but I think it gives you enough of an idea as to what the rest of the game is going to play like to be able to make a decision. The demo was pretty long. I kind of like how they've done it. It wasn't too short. It was just the right length of time. And like I say, I think it does work very well on the Polycade that would be used for the I've completely lost my train of thought. I think it would work really well on the Polycade on an arcade deck. So I'd be happy to again recommend this one if anyone is looking for more modern games that they're wanting to play, especially when it comes to building your own little arcade mod. And I think Polycade's software will definitely help with being able to import games from Steam and play them on a more native, a software that's more at home on an arcade and with arcade style controls. Now I do think with the Polycade you will need a keyboard and mouse just every now and then when you're having to set things up or do a bit of config at the start, but you could probably get away with just using a wireless keyboard. I think I'm going to give that a try when I'm setting things up, and I will let you know if that's going to work. So there we go, there's two games that I would definitely recommend, more modern games that I would definitely recommend for the Polycade, and I'll continue this journey as we look for more and more stuff. What did you guys think of the Toxic Crusaders demo? Have you checked it out? Are you going to? Are you interested in the game, either from a standpoint of adding it to something like Polycade or just picking it up on something along the lines of the PlayStation or Xbox? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you again very soon. Thanks guys, bye for now.